What's that?
Until now.
Until now. Now, the cat's out of the bag. Okay, that's enough. Hi.
Hi, Misha. I have a question. There's been some pictures online.
Здравствуйте, да?
Привет.
Привет.
Apparently of you doing some play when we were 4 or 5 years old and wearing a beige trench coat. And I have those pictures on me if you're confused. So
how is that possible?
Some girl in fandom got a hand on the CD, and first I was curious what this play was about.
Let me see.
What this play was about and why I dressed like a mini Castiel here.
Oh my god. Is there a thing where I can put this on? I don't know if you're going to be able to. It doesn't focus that close, does it? Oh! How do you turn this back on? There we go. That's actually hilarious.
So I was curious what this play was about, and also this girl was wondering if you'd be upset if she uploaded the whole play on the internet. She didn't want to do it without your permission.
How did she get it?
I have no idea.
That's pretty fucked up that she got it. I don't know, I'd have to see it, you know, it could be a bad performance. That was The Foreigner by Larry Shue. And that rendition of the play was done in 1986. It was excellent. Off Broadway. At the Greenfield Center School. I was very good in that play, though, I have to say. I think it was some of my best work. I had a British accent in that play. I cannot believe I don't have a copy of that.
I have no idea where she got it.
That's amazing.
It's creepy.
That is so unbelievably creepy.
Okay, thank you. As for the sweater, it's amazing and warm, and there are 47 people in the fandom who have the sweater.
47?
Yes.
How do you count that?
I'll give you an album later, which is kind of a flash mob.
Wow. It's nice to see you guys back, by the way. You missed some amazing stuff. Those of you who were wasting your time in Jared's photo album. I mean, am I wrong? For the rest of us, we laughed, we cried. It was both moving and cathartic and uplifting. I would say, dare I say, life-changing. What went on in this room while you were out there? But anyway, welcome back. Hi.
Hi. So me and my friend Amy met you in Birmingham, and you told us a very interesting story
Yes.
in answer to her question about dressing in a Santa suit and getting quite drunk. So we were just wondering if you've got any more interesting stories since then about things that you've done when inebriated.
When inebriated? I don't like to tell stories like that publicly. It might be incriminating, and I have an image and a reputation to uphold. You know, I used to think that I was going to, actually I still kind of do, but I used to plan on being president when I grew up. And so I would be very careful. Like all through college, I made sure no one took compromising photographs of me. I mean, I was on a path. And then at some point, I was like, well, fuck it, that's not gonna happen. So, all of a sudden, I was like, yeah, you wanna take a picture of me in this dress? That's fine, go for it. Yeah, I don't know. You know, Why would you ask me that question? I was over at a friend's house doing a play reading several years ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and he had this cool old kind of Indian pipe. And I was like, wow, what is this cool antique thing? And he's like, yeah, that's an opium pipe. I was like, no way, an opium pipe. Yeah, he's like, it's an authentic 1800s opium pipe. And I picked it up and I was like, wow, that's cool. Hey, it looks like there's something in the little bowl there. And so I was like, might be opium. So I smoked it. And I wound up on top of a billboard, apparently. I've just seen the photographs of it. I don't know how I got up there, but on a billboard up above Sunset Boulevard, throwing water balloons down onto the traffic. I don't even know how I got up there, and I don't remember it at all. I thought, maybe it wasn't opium, I don't know what that was, but apparently made me crazy. I don't want to get into this. This is a long conversation.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, yeah. I told the Santa suit story?
Yeah.
Why would I tell it? Thanks for bringing it up.
Thank you.
Hi. Sorry for my English. Okay.
You're also English?
Sorry for my English.
Oh, okay.
Which was your dream when you was young? You want to be an actor or something else?
Something else.
Maybe a doctor, a lawyer? You
Um,
want to be in Supernatural or in other TV series?
When I was a child, I dreamt that when I grew up I would be on Supernatural. Supernatural didn't even exist at the time, but I had this sense that it was coming and that I would somehow be on it. And then I would play an angel, and I had such a positive experience wearing a trench coat in The Foreigner that I knew I was going to wear a trench coat again in my adulthood. No, I mean, I'm not kidding, I was a pretty megalomaniacal young person who I would tell people, yeah, you know, I'm probably going to be a senator, and then ideally, if things work out, president. That was I was on that plan, you know. I was gonna go. I went. That's why I went and interned at the White House and did all that stuff. I was on a path. But then actually, it was when I went to the White House and sort of saw how everything worked. I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to do this. So I'll have to find something else. And that's how I got stuck here. But this is much more fun. Yeah. Thank you very much. You are still here. This is the last question.
I've just realised all our questions are alcohol related and to do with jail cells and probably not portraying England in a very good light.
We're going
to skip
with
it.
what? With
That's
jail
okay.
cells?
No, I'm just saying, I've just realised all of our questions
All
to
of
do with
the British?
alcohol and jail cells and
Yeah.
probably not portraying England in a very good light.
No.
But I'm going to ask you anyway. If you could put anything in a Misha Collins cocktail, what would it be and why? Sorry guys.
A Misha Collins cocktail?
Why?
What would that be?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Probably Tiger Blood. Duh. Winning. Boy, I think he might be a mad genius, Charlie Sheen. He might be playing the biggest stunt of all time on humanity. What is this? What just happened? Don't talk about it.
Oh, hey guys. Fancy meeting you here.
Fancy meeting you here.
I was told to
kick me off the stage.
To interrupt you.
It's really awkward.
You're sweating.
Like a pig.
Yeah. Is it warm up here? Misha Collins, ladies and gentlemen.
Just out of curiosity, how long have you been back there?
I think right when you noticed the room change.
Yeah.
That's when
How did you get them to behave so well? God, they're obedient. That's amazing.
Oh, well, no, just when we're in on a joke like that, they're a great accomplishment.
They weren't treating me with that kind of respect at all.
Again, that was because I asked them not to.
Right.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it's good. It's
Fair
good that
enough.
way.
Well, so you weren't here for the who do you like better, Jared or Jensen question?
Yeah, it was. That's why you're sweating. Go get cool, go drink some water, you're out of here. I'm taking over. I'm taking over. Alright guys, once again, Misha Collins. He's so cute, isn't he? It's just like he's like one of those little teddy bears we were throwing out.